For new businesses, Fiverr freelancers is like a backbone. You can find anything. My name is Jimmy Valentin, and I'm the founder of Google Talents.
All right. All right. So we are on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on too many platforms at one time. Bear with me very quickly. Just so you know, I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Going back to creating. All right, so welcome. This is my demo to see what's going on in here. Create a room by inviting. Why is it trying to go through a tutorial here? All right. No, I'm not completely new to Instagram, but apparently it wants me to believe that I'm new to Instagram. So welcome to my room. If you hear something in the background, all right, so we're gonna close that up. So welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Patrice Green, affectionately known as Nikki, where I teach all things Canva, whether it be to teach, assist, or create for other people. That is what we do here on this channel. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, if you're on my Instagram page and my Facebook page, you've definitely seen me do this Marvel Comics look for, not Marvel Comics, we did a comic book strip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you guys through it so you get a kind of a chance to actually see what I did. Okay, let me turn my volume off so it's not echoing or anything like that. Let's see, let's make this into studio mode. And then I can do more with you. So if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you see my little picture there of my Zoom background. Hey, over here on Facebook, I can and can't see everybody. I'm on like way too many. Hey, Janelle, I'm on a couple platforms, so I can read the chats from all now. Awesome. Hey, Alicia, thanks for coming over here on Instagram. So this was something that I did earlier. We're going to come out of that. I'm going to introduce you to some things that I did in this challenge that was for me. So Instagram can now see, Facebook can now see, and YouTube can now see everything that I'm doing. Awesome. So if you're new to Canva, let me introduce you. Welcome. Canva is basically a software where you can design various different things. So if you need a Facebook publication, you need a banner, you need anything like that, you can actually find it here on Canva and you can recreate it from the beginning. So I got challenged by someone in a group that I'm in, and they asked me to make a comic book strip. So if you know me, I don't do things like comic book strips. I'll do like publications such as like for your church, nonprofit organization, something about a class coming up and something like this. So this is a little out of my comfort zone, so it made me stretch myself, and I was very happy to do so. So this particular one here, I'll zoom it in so you can see some, was the comic book strip that I did. Well, there was the actual cover. It was created. You can see my logo is on there. My actual thought process was running as to how I wanted this to look. So there's also a different way of layering things. If you're new to Canva, layering is one of the biggest things you can do to create the look that you want. So I'm kind of dissecting for you guys a little bit of this comic book strip so that you're able to see how you can actually get this layer. Okay. So I'm going to start a new page because this is something else I created, and I'll talk about that at a later date. But let me go back up to here. So this is actually at least 7 or 8 different pictures in this particular, maybe even more than that, in this actual book cover. So one of the biggest things you want to do is you want to start with a blank slate. So I'm just going to add a page. That's what this button is here. On the right hand side, you can just add a page. And the page is a true blank slate. So I'm going to create a brand new cover very quickly within like 30 minutes, if that long, and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So Canva has these elements on the left hand side where you can actually tell it what you want it to be. So I was doing superheroes, right? So you do it just like you see it. You type in superhero. Within typing in superhero, they give you a plethora of things to do. With them actually giving you something to do, I'm hoping, oh, I can see all my stuff is moving. With them giving you something, you can choose from various stock photos. Well, since I'm not a creator of superhero cartoons and stuff like that, my drawing skills are horrible. The thank you-ness of this being here. So we'll just use this guy here. This is like, I guess, like the Flash or something close to it. So we'll use him as our superhero for the day. You can put it in the back. I don't know. It looks like he just destroyed some things. So let's see. We click out of here, and then it goes into the top. Everything that I've used lately is up here. So you see all of this. This is things that I looked for, things that I use for layering. They all go into one category so that you can look at it. Oh, this actually looks like it works. Like he is a part of this city. Yes, you use layering to achieve what you want. Now let's do a nightlife. This is the biggest thing. You're going to go back and forth with trying to figure out what it is you wanted to say. So why not figure it out? This is a nightlife. No, I see bombs and stuff being blown up. I don't know why. Why I see it in such a manner. Is this a good one for him? Oh, this is the animated one. So let's just do this. So you go back to elements, go to the top. Element. You can write cartoon, because it's a cartoon city, right? And with it being a cartoon city, you never know. Thank you very much, Janelle, for that. You never know what you'll see out of the cartoon city. And it's things that you can use to make it to where you want it to be. Or, as I like to do, I like to create whatever it is I don't see. And you angle it, you bring his head to the front. He's got a night of crime. I don't know. I'm not good at the crime scenes, but I know what I want it to look like. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Then you notice there's videos and things like that. Oh, that's nice. Now, the thing about it is you be mindful when you're using a video. Let me check my rates and stuff like that. When you're using a video, oh, everything's good. When you're making a video, You want to be mindful of the time frame that is used in the video. So if the video is 15 seconds, you're only going to have basically 15 seconds of how long it's going to move. So this might just have to do, and then I'll just moves. I don't want anything that moves. So basically I want like, I got it. Boom background. A boom background is the most common used backgrounds in anything. So stuff like this. And you can right click, and sometimes it'll ask you in this block, do you want it to be a set your background? If it doesn't make it to the background, you can just pull it out to what you need. So then you got them like this. That works. You need to add some stuff into it, add some stuff into it. It's okay to drag it farther than what's on the page. Because why? It's your graphic. You do the flip you want with it. So here you go. So you have this. You can make, let's see. You got that one. Do I want to mix and match? Nope. Let's do laser or lens glaze. Lens glare, something like that. So you can see if you could put it back here. And this is where that layering comes in. Take it to the back. I done lost my X. But you get the concept. Hold on. Sometimes you gotta move it out the way. But I am filling this with the red in the back. So sometimes you just have to layer it. And stretch it out. And make what you don't see. And there you go. So it's even, because sometimes it never has this part of, oh yeah, he's matching. He's doing something fly. See that? That's how you do that there. Yeah. So we're going to make a shadow behind him. I want to play with these layers. And you can do, nah, we'll play with that later. We'll do the base stuff. Like right now, I do not want to delete it. So now you've got your base for your comic strip. I don't know what we're going to call it, what we're going to do with it, but it doesn't matter. Thank you. We're going to, got to stretch the mind some. So the text. Text is actually quite fun. You can upload in Canva. You can upload text that you find in some free places, as well as you can also recreate a lot of things. No, I didn't. I can't draw worth a lick. Hey, Meek. What am I doing? I am recreating. Well, I'm not recreating anything. What I'm doing is creating a comic book cover. It's a little out of my wheelhouse, but I love the fact that I've been stretching myself and the fact that this can be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some kind of text. We're talking about Canva. Canva happens to have different pre-text, meaning if you see a font that you like on the left-hand side, you can just easily click it and it'll jump into your graphics, or you can do one of the three text lines. It really doesn't matter which one you pick because you can resize it. So you can just put that here, and I don't know what we're going to call him, but yes, Canva is life. Yes, niece. That's what I'm talking. Canva is life. I enjoy Canva. I have done so many things in Canva. The fact that this is going to be just this is the one I did before I did today. Then I've got this one, and I haven't finished him because he's animated. I'm gonna go back to it, I promise. But he's animated. This is a different type of effects on your Canva. I'll go through all that later. You can It took too long to do. But you get the concept of what you can do in Canva. So that's one of them. Then there's the one that I built earlier. And then the one we're working on. And then I got this one. I know what I want her to say. Like this one. Good. I'm glad you're using Canva. I'm glad you're using it. So like this one is this. So you can actually have like her superpower against all evil. I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to say about that one. But it's just the fact that, yeah, you can do so many different things on Canva. And it, I have a ball. Oh, Janelle, you on Instagram now. But yes, I have a ball with it. So let me finish this one. So here we go back to our text. On the left hand side, I have some uploaded fonts that I love that I've used for like book covers that I've created for people, as well as some other things that I've used some of these texts for. I'm gonna have to get my drawing pad out so I can draw on Canva because there is an option to do so. You just upload a actual drawing pad, a USB drawing pad, and with that you can actually do what you needed to do. So what are we calling him? Any suggestion? Hey, um, I don't know what to call him. Flash? I don't know. There's a Flash already. Can't call him Dart. I have no idea what to call him. This is where our dilemma comes in. Let's just call him, since there's no suggestion. Hey, Lisa over here on YouTube. Um, we're doing comic book covers on, and I need to change every last title across every last platform because they don't have anything on them. Because I'm pressed for time, but I'm not. Oh, all right. So let's do this. What are we calling him? Are we calling him? Oh, they follow me on Clubhouse. Okay, so they're over there talking on Clubhouse. I don't want to miss anybody if they were talking to me. Um, no one has a suggestion for a name? I can't even think of a corny name just to throw. Like this is the one I did earlier. I don't know where I came up with Zane. But she sounds like she African, right? So he looks like some kind of superhero whose name used to be Brian or something. Zing. Okay, let's call him Zing. Thanks, niece. We call him Zing. I have no idea of what to call him. So Zing. He fits like he's going fast. He's doing some things major. So that's why I said it doesn't matter which line, the adventures of Zing. All right, I'm with you. I'm here for it. So let's figure out a font. So we're talking about going fast, so we have to eventually slant it. Let's just put the whole thing in italics now. And then we can, there's a way to actually slant it further, but you got to get the right one. I don't know if that one will work. Let's see. That kind of works. His name is just so little. Hold on. Let's just make him bigger. You're supposed to be making a post in the journal. That's how you rock the world. So we don't like that. I don't want it hollow. Zing looks like poom pam. So we're looking at the settings. So let me talk this through. I apologize. So if you're new to Canva, Canva has these options inside of the actual text format. It's called effects. It's in the upper right hand corner, excuse me, or mid corner. And it says effects. Underneath effects, you can take whatever text that you just wrote out and start playing around with it. So with doing so, we took the word zing and I used the word shadow. There's another section. Give it a shadow. I'm what you hold, please. I got you. So I gave him a shadow. I gave the word a shadow. So you can see that it comes away from the word. So the offset is actually giving you direction of how close you want it or how far away you want it. So that it gets either too close or far away. You can even add another color back there to make it pop more. The direction is so you know from left to right. Can you see that? It's left to right. I'm going to leave it the way it was because it looks better. Blurry is to tell you how strong you need the background to be. It's only for the back. It's not for the front. And transparency, I think, is a little oxymoron. You took shadow for a reason, but that's if you need big bold lettering, and in this case, we do not need big bold lettering. So, were you talking about give him a shadow or give the lettering a shadow? There you go. Now we got some Mr. Incredible stuff popping. So if I did like this again and make this one with no effects and made the lettering white. Where's pure white? White. I need that like Incredibles. Ooh, wrong one touching. Man, bring it to the front until I can get it together. So we have it here. Bring the zing back up. Zing needs to go in the front. And now it's even bolder. So you got the three colors because they do have it, but it wouldn't have came out the lettering. I thought so. It wouldn't have came out quite the same. So in this comment, this situation right here, this is when I would do what they call grouping, because if I need to keep moving it around, I don't want to pick up both of them. So it's going to give me a hard time, and I know it. Only because there's so much going on behind it. So let's lock this. We're going to lock the background. We're going to do this. When you make a left click on your mouse and over the block, it takes all of the lettering. So this is called grouping. So that way now I can, whenever I need to move this lettering, all the lettering stays together. I don't want to move him. So we put this here. Right? Was Canva without a hard time? Absolutely. Absolutely. It wouldn't be a day in the world of creating without a hard time in Canva. All right. So we have our zing. Oh, you trying to make a liar out of me? There you go. It's grouped now. So now all my lettering is together. I can even do it this way. Well, my cat lock is still on. So you can actually add a little bit of shadow behind him. Let's see if it'll work right with this one. Change the angle. And you go back. And now he's got a little bit more definition to him in the shadows of his name. So it's not so much red. So you make him kind of pronounced. You know what I mean? Like his head is pronounced now. Things of that nature. If you have any questions, this is a great time to ask. Why it's a nice amount of people in here on Facebook and other places. And so now we're going to do the adventures of. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry for the keyboard noise. I know it's annoying. And then I can't spell adventure today. The Adventures of Zing. And because Zing is supposed to be super pronounced, we do not need the title like that. I think Zing needs to be much bigger. Let's make this yellow. Everybody wants to text me now. And we make that with the effects. We could do that as a highlight. The intensity of the highlight. And then a shadow with the black background. The Adventures of Zing. Can't you kind of picture that? No? Then you got that. And then this is when you cheat. Right? It sounds mean, but you cheat. It's your stuff. So is that the grass? These little blue lines. Hey Mary. The blue lines is letting you know that there is, I don't want the elephant. Tells you it's working pieces. We're gonna group it and then we're gonna copy it. We're gonna cheat this today. So we're gonna bring that down into our design because we're gonna need it if it's a comic book. You put it here. The Adventures of Zing. And then across the top, you can make a banner, which is, to me, I keep it simple. I don't do many things. I use the simple shapes that they happen to have in here. Put it across the top, roll it across the top. So it's starting to look like a comic book, right? So we do this one here. I don't know what color I'm going to make it, but I need to make it bold. Maybe I'll do a different color to offset. Yellow. We use the text. It's not the one I want to use. I need to make it smaller. And we write special edition. And it's going to be a special edition. So you do all of this, figure out which one you want to use it, like what, all at the top will give you the ones that you've used. So you can use that same font there. My rules are 2, 2, and 2. So it's I'm using, Michelle, I'm using the paid version. I get more out of the paid version, but there's most of the stuff that I'm doing now, you can actually do it with the free version too. Ugh. Multitasking is real. Multitasking is definitely real. Hold on, family. I'll be right with you. Bum, 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 bum. This is what happens when you do the most for too many different things. There you go. All right, so I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, I use that version. And there you go. I'm multitasking. This is what happens. All right, so let me finish this off. Hey, Elaine. So I've got too many different things that I'm doing at one time. So let me finish this up. So you have the special edition. You see it looking more like a comic book now, right? Then you have I'll be with you guys shortly. It's so that you can share the room if you need to, so you can do your slides and set yourself up. All right. So with this, it's got the special edition. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to copy and paste some things that I have from here because it's just easier for the time frame that I happen to have. You can make a duplicate here, pull it down. Well, of course, you can't see yellow on yellow, right? So let us do something snazzy with this one and make it black. And then it sticks out a little bit more. Not by much. Maybe the yellow was a better choice. All right, let's just do white. How about that? We don't have enough white to break it up. There you go. Have that white going on. Special edition. You got the one starting to look real comic bookish, right? Anybody had a title for me? You always write the date if you do a comic book strip. No, no one got a title as of yet. That's what they would want to call this particular episode. It goes here. Let's see. Zing. Let's call it In the Flash or something crazy. So that's what we'll call it. Thank you guys for coming in the room. I also absolutely appreciate it. If you have any questions, whether you're watching live or on a replay, you're welcome to do so. You can also see other things that I have going on my YouTube channel, which is PNG Creates. You can see me there. If you have a desire to want to work with, there is a class. I have to move the date to April 5th. So on April 5th, I'll be doing a beginner's class to actually make sure you know exactly what you're doing. All right. So we're going to call this being on the move. I don't know. I'm horrible with on the flash stuff like this. Adventures of Zing. The pink lines let you know the stuff is centered. This is a special edition. And then I'll also post this to my social media page so you can see it better. See what you guys have helped me create. That just does not work. Maybe Mace needs to be red. Nope. Yellow. Purple. Nope. No color's really working. I'm going to have to highlight it. Effects. Oh, this is just horrible. I'm going to just put it in the yellow. There you go. Now you can see it. Adventures. And we need a title for our book. No takers on the title? It's all right. I'm going to figure something out. In a flash. And then we have some italic. You can always just type in at the very top italic. And then there's things that are already italicized so that you can use it for what you're creating. It would be on Zoom. That way it's more intimate. You can use Canva for making movies. I've made some actual nope. I didn't make a full movie on Canva. That's false. I didn't make a full movie on Canva, but I made parts of a movie on Canva. With Canva, you can now do transitions in between scenes. You can also make it in between when your reels, the way your reels can come up. You can do a lot with it. You really can. So let me finish this because I have to jump off. So I want to keep my context the same. So we're using the same one here. If you're going to do something and you want to keep stuff consistent and maybe come back to it, get yourself a little pad or get a notepad on your computer or laptop and just type out what fonts you use, what sizes you use. what was the name of the character that you might have used, in the sense of, when I say the character, like, okay, this was underneath someone else created this, because I did not do that. I will not take anyone's credit, but you want to make sure that you are able to go back to that particular one, or you can make a folder. We would talk all about that in the class, because it's very important. If that's what you're going to do, you're going to want to make sure everything is together. So in the flash is the name of our title, and that's what it looks like. Let me see if I can come out some so you can see the full comic book strip. We created this, y'all. You guys did an amazing job. This is what it looks like. Here's the font. We added the little shadow behind his head. Here's the actual background. There's your stamp. My name is not on this, which I really need to put my name on it somewhere. But you got your special edition. You got all of that. All right. So we got that. Let me put my name on it real quick. What do I do? Copy and paste, ladies and gentlemen, is your best friend. Boom. Put it down there at the bottom. And there you go. So I'll just put my name there just for sake. You would actually write who your illustrator is. I'm going to, by the end of the night, I'm going to have a link, and you're more than welcome to sign up. But there is, when you're doing a book, you want to make sure in this situation, give credit to your illustrator, because of course this is not mine and it's not going anywhere. You also want to put your name on there because you want to get credit as the author. These are barcodes for any kind of book. You want to be able to have your ISBN if you're doing a Kindle book and things like that, as well as here's the rest of everything else. So here you are. You can do a lot of things in Canva. I'll let you guys see some of the other stuff that I did, but I'm getting ready to sign off. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. I'll put some things up tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Cindy Lou. That's fine. I had to get off. I got so many I had to go somewhere else. All right, so this is one. I'll show you guys really quick. This is the one that's animated. I'm not going to do the animation for all of it. So you have it, and I have to figure out a name for him too. But there you go. It's called the wave. It's a wave effect that's on the pictures, and you can use it almost like a film. Michelle, you was asking about that. You can do that, and you just save it, and it's like maybe I think it's like 20 something seconds, 20 15 seconds. Yeah, almost 20 seconds is what's that. This is the one that I posted. So if you did not see it earlier, you're seeing it now. This is the one that we just created. That's that comic strip. And as well as the other one that I have that I haven't finished as of yet, but I will. And this one's animated. Oh, God. This is what I love about layering, like this one here. So now she has, she's standing in her strength. I don't know exactly how I'm going to title her, but she's standing in her strength. And that's one of the biggest things that that needs to be spoken about. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, because I enjoyed having you guys here and talking to me today. I know I'm not usually live too often, but definitely would love to extend the follow on YouTube so that you're able to actually see me. There you go. Actually see me on YouTube. If you have questions, there's other tutorials on YouTube so that you're able to watch and follow and try them for yourselves. So if you guys would do me that honor, make sure you're following there. And then I will be back tomorrow. It will be about 8:30ish in the evening because I have a prior engagement at this moment that I'm super late for. Um, that I'm super late for. And just make sure. Thank you. I enjoy layering. I'm gonna teach you guys layering. I'm truly gonna teach you guys layering. You'll be surprised how much layering actually helps you create what you don't see. So I'm gonna be back definitely, definitely tomorrow, and I'll pick out another topic. Maybe we'll do. I don't. I think I'm a little done with the comic book strips, but I found out that was my fun. And hold on. Sorry guys. See, I'm sorry, I missed it. Are you what time are you starting? I'm sorry, say that again. Hold on, let me finish this last part. Oh, you can play a song. All right, hold on. Don't show Tony that you weren't paying attention. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let me go. I will definitely be back tomorrow and peace out. Go back to creating. Get out of here. Go create some stuff.